Question 8. Let's go to a calculator page. Now this is going to be as much as a solution as just how you could go about using the calculator to check your thinking. If we go to menu, menu number, and choose factor, and just pull up the factors of 72, we actually get at the heart of what's going on in question 8. Let's just check this. If I do 72 equals that answer, this statement is indeed true. Now if I were to do the square root of 72 and check to see if it is the square root of everything on the right hand side, that is still a true statement. And I could just split up that square root over the two terms, giving us 3 squared, and that statement is still true. I could rewrite the left hand side so that instead of it being roots, it's 2 to the power of 3/2 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2/2, and that is still true. Another way of writing that, we'll recognizing that 2/2 is just the same as the number 1, and that is still true. And what we can do is we can take logs of both sides. Now the question has log to base b. We don't necessarily know what our base will be, so let's just put in a value of say 10 just for convenience, and we'll do the square root of 72, and that should equal the log to base 10 of everything on the right hand side. If I move in there, paste in that expression, and then just take out the square root of 72, this should also give us a true, so we're on the right tracks. We can split that square root up. Instead of a log of a product, it can be the sum of 2 logs, so I'll just take that term out and do plus log to base 10 of effectively 3 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 1, and that's all still true. And we can bring that power of 3/2 down. Let's just paste that in, go back and edit, take out that 3/2, put the number 1 in its place just so there's something there, and insert by pressing Control divide 3/2 there. And at this point it says it's false because there are rounding errors and we got a result obtaining it using approximate arithmetic. But everything up until there has been good. And obviously we just chose the value of base 10 arbitrarily. But hopefully you can see in this expression that there was effectively the question they were asking us. There is the term that they chose to call h. There is the term that they chose to call k. And so therefore the expression for the log to base b of root 2 in terms of h and k, there'll be 3/2 lots of h and effectively 1 lot of k. So let's just write that in a more formal manner. We'll go to template there. So log to base b of the square root of 72 would appear to be the fraction 3/2 multiplied by what they'd call h plus 1 times what they would call k. So we're not really solving it here, we're just explaining how you might go about doing it, but it all started off way back at the very top by knowing the factors of 72. We're done.